Hello, hi. Oh, time to think about sorting out the old memory card. Yes, smart shirt today. Actually, it's like gone 11. So I had my job interview this morning, and I think it went okay. It was one of those sort of come in, yes, you exist. Here's a few bits and pieces I want to ask you about stuff, and then do you want to know anything? I was like, well, I'll ask a question about uniform or just smart clothing. And then he said there's like a second interview which is more about you talk about wages and stuff, but he said he's going to pass my CV on to another person with the notes, and so maybe wait for a new call. But basically they have two stores, one in Hitchin, one in Letchworth, which they both need like someone kind of now because two people are leaving at the same time. I'm happy to bounce, go when needed, but honestly I think I might prefer Hitchin just because I think it's a slightly quicker bus journey. It's a little bit more straightforward, because when going to Letchworth, it's I think it goes through another village and it goes all around the estates, where going to Hitchin is a lot more direct. But that's all ifs and maybes. But yeah, I mean, it went as well as I think it could have gone. And then I met up with Mother in town because she obviously lives in Letchworth, I live in Stevenage, and I said, "Oh, I'm going to be in Hitchin. Do you want to? Do you want to?" And she said, "Oh, that sounds nice." So I'll ask my sister as well, and she did. And my sister couldn't make it because she's got a lot of stuff going on at her place. They've just finished their kitchen, so they're putting the house back together before Christmas. So that's fair enough. But yeah, she was invited. So yeah, we had a nice little time. There's a lot of charity shops in Hitchin, so we was like hitting a few of those. I bought a deck of cards from Dog Trust, and my mum bought this really nice, not a Christmassy jumper, like I'd say more of a wintry festive jumper, which is like, it was a white, well, kind of off-white, but then like different sequences, not argyle, but like the diamondy type patterns and such. And it looked really, really nice and snuggly, and I think if I'd seen it first I might have grabbed it for myself. Only a £5, so she's alright there. So yeah, I had a really nice day. We went for lunch at this really nice little restaurant. Well, it's called a restaurant, it's more like a posh cafe, but not posh prices. Really good prices. Mum had the vegetarian breakfast. I had a smoked salmon baguette. I think that was like £4. Mum's thing. So that and the coffees, I think it cost about £10 for two people, which better than some pubs, And that was just like the breakfasty baguette menu. But I think other, meals might be slightly more, but not hugely amount. Just slightly more because if it's a hot dinner or something, then But yeah, so we're like, oh, we like that. We'll try that again. Keep a note of it. But yeah, it was mostly just me and Mother chipping around Hitchin for a little bit, just chatting about nothing and just having a bit of time, which is nice. We don't do that often enough. One kind of funny thing, because obviously we had to get different buses. So we get the bus from this road, don't you? So we'll go around the corner. So we're walking in that direction, and so we came around the corner. I was like, oh, well, I know, because obviously the buses go both ways, so I want to make sure I get the bus that doesn't go the long way around, because that'd be super annoying. So when I come in the corner, the bus number I wanted, because it's 100 or 101, the bus I wanted, I could see it, but it was like Luton. So I thought, oh, there's a couple of buses over the road, but I can't see what they are. So one of them behind was the one my mum wanted, and the one in front of that was the one I wanted. I think it was 100. And I just confirmed with the driver, so you go straight to Stevenage. I hope so, I've got my tea soon. Excellent. I don't want to go to Luton. No, I'll go to Luton. That's the other side. So basically, yeah, we were wandering down the road thinking, oh, we'll have to get a bus at some point. I'm not sure what time it is. And as we turned the corner, oh, look, there's the bus. So, yeah, that was kind of cool. So yeah, pleasant morning. Doing did the laundry today as well, so it's been practical. So it's been quite productive today. And then I've done pretty much aside from making dinner, I've done nothing else. Oh, he wants me to do the washing up, which isn't too much there, but it's sort of a pain in the butt this time of night. And I still haven't folded my t-shirt, so I need to sort that out. But, yeah, overall, kind of chipper, and that's why I've got my nice red shirt on. Because I wore my nice red shirt, and I know I've got a feather. Wore my nice red shirt with my Christmas tie. So, yeah. It's all alright. So, I don't know what's wrong with me recently. I've been really nasally recently. Excuse me. So how are you? You well? You feeling it? Yep. Alrighty then. Let's do the question. I have noticed that when I do that, rather than putting my default thumbnail, that I get more people watching. So... Oh God. When was the last time you had to apologise? What happened? Well... I guess, I mean, like, I've told you that there's some of the stuff happening, you know, himself getting annoyed. Like, I've apologised for, you know, apparently screwing up. I don't know, actually, I don't think that's something I should have apologised for, because, you know, it's not my fault. It's the nature of the business. It's temp work. You should know that by now. So, so there was 3 of us, the other day at Showcard. So it was myself, my mate, and then another lady we met that day. And then the person we were working with, who's obviously the more experienced lady. And so I was like, new girl was doing something, you know, helping us, because I was stacking the things and she was taking the rubbish away. But she went off to do something else, and then my friend came back, and I was like, oh, we can do that, you know, if you want. And the experienced lady kind of gave me a look, and then the other girl came back, and the experienced lady was like, see, now she has, because you told him to do that, she hasn't got anything to do. And I was like, oh, yeah, but he would have been standing around doing nothing. And she's like, well, that's not your place to decide. So I'm like, oh yeah, sorry. But, you know, that's all well and good. More jobs came along, we got stuff to do, and I don't know if she was actually annoyed at me, but you know, then she was talking to me about other stuff, and sort of, she relaxed a lot more, so I'm like, oh, you know, bumping into people. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. I apologised to Erin today, but for different reasons. Basically, he won't be able to do the family thing until after the actual Christmas Day. And his kid is spending Christmas with his mum. So basically, you know, Aaron's got like 4 days off and not a whole lot to do. Although I think he must have found something to do, because he hasn't really been chatty today. I know he went to the cinema this morning, or his morning. But I don't know what he's up to at the moment. Maybe, you know, he's doing a project, maybe he fell asleep. Whatever. So I apologised to him as well. Oh, sorry, you know. Why are you apologising for? I said, well, I don't know. You just like the idea of people being alone on Christmas. Even though, you know, last year he was doing alone, and I guess there's a difference between already having been lived on your own for a while, and then having someone live with you and that someone not be there. So I think that there is a difference. But yeah, I mean, I always apologise when I know I'm wrong about something, or if I think it will keep the peace, which is probably not the best reason to apologise. You should apologise for, you know, your silly mistakes, but not just because you think it's keeping the peace. I don't know, but yeah, outside of arguments with himself and other shit that I really can't be bothered to go into today, because I'm actually in a good mood. I'm actually kind of happy. You know, I've been playing The Hobbit Lego because I got it free from Humble Bundle, which is just a fun way to say Humble Bundle. Yeah. So I'm not a whole report. Yeah, you just say sorry when you make silly mistakes, or trip over stuff, or knock things down, or, you know. make people wait for you when you're in the queue. Thankfully, I haven't had to say, "Oh, I'm sorry" for anyone's loss. Not for a while, so that's nice. Although I did hug a stranger. So kind of randomly, I watched a response video to. So the guy I was watching was responding to some, Christian funnies and saying basically, if you hug, then that obviously is going to lead to other things. And I was like, so that stranger I hugged because she was upset because her dog's being going to be put down soon. That clearly meant I want to bang her. So I'm not sure why I went onto that tangent. I must be tired. But in conclusion, own up to your mistakes and hugging's fun. But yeah, I don't think I've got anything else to say. Feel free to share any stories below. But otherwise, I'm going to sign off and bugger off. So if you have been watching, I completely appreciate you're awesome. I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!